Bore da, croeso I Gwasanaeth Dathliad. Good morning and welcome to our celebration assembly. Kicking off this week with the nursery and Holly Jeffries Matthews for her brilliant phonics and maths work this week, and Dylan Grennan for settling in well and exploring the activities with enthusiasm all week long. In our reception classes, Miss Harries has chosen Mason Page because Mason has tried hard to follow the Windsor-Clive way all week. He has tried his best in this week's activities and he's been a superstar. And Harley Forrester for being such a kind and caring member of the class. In Miss England's reception class, she has chosen Harry Sargent for always being such a kind and thoughtful member of the class, and Ashraf Ahmed for being such a lovely member of our class and always remembering to follow the Windsor-Clive way. In Year 1, Mrs Jonas and Mrs Lace have chosen Lily Arnold for always following the Windsor-Clive way and being a good friend to all her classmates, especially when they are hurt or upset, and Sophia Quaji for being a fantastic story writer this week about the Welsh legend of Gelert. You drew detailed pictures and included words and the names of all the characters. Da iawn. In Miss Turner's class this week, she's chosen Rosalie O'Donovan for working so hard to learn her spellings and wonderful writing using her sounds. Rosalie, you are a little star. And Samar Siraj for a wonderful story map retelling the story of Gelert and great perseverance when making a flower with Polydron. In Year 2, Mrs Lansing and Mrs Prothero have chosen Megan Matthews because Megan always follows the Windsor-Clive way and is so reliable and always ready to learn. She has made an excellent effort this week with her writing and planned her story with lots of detail. And Mia David, because Mia did so well with her maths work this week and managed to work out the answers in her head. Well done, Mia. In Mrs Thompson's class, she has chosen Nada Suleiman for going over and above in class this week, making symmetrical patterns, detailed dragon designs, and for painting several parts of our class story. What an amazing effort. And Brooklyn Forrester for trying her best to learn the Windsor-Clive way and for using wonderful manners to reach the recognition board. Well done, Brooklyn. In the Wellbeing class this week, Mrs Harris has chosen Harvey Hancock for being able to use techniques learnt in Wellbeing independently. In Key Stage 2, Mrs MacDonald in Year 3 has chosen the whole of her class because they've had such a great first week back, she cannot choose between them. All were pleased to be back in school and have worked and played well. A great week. Well done, Year 3. In Miss Reynolds' Year 3 class, she's chosen Logan Pell for settling into our class so well this week and trying really hard to follow the Windsor-Clive way. And Nevaeh Griswood Dolan for being kind and helpful in class this week, making sure others feel included. Over in Year 4, Miss Harrod and Mrs Fancourt have chosen Brian Gabco and Atib Khan for both settling well back into class this week and working so hard all week long. In Mrs Monaco's class this week, she's chosen two children who've joined the class this week, Angel Matanmi and Zaid Alomki, for settling very well into their new class and making lots of new friends. In Miss Coslett's Year 5 class, she's chosen Shihad Rashid for giving excellent effort with all the work this week, and Grace Sheely for going over and above with reading this week. Grace has also helped and supported lots of her friends this week. In our other Year 5 class, Miss Morris has chosen Ravel Hendrickson For settling well into our class. It's been lovely to have him back at Windsor Clive this week. And Una Kay for excellent effort with all of her work this week. In Year 6, Mrs Mings has chosen Lewis Nichols for excellent attitude towards his schoolwork this week and for supporting his classmates with our coding activities. And Ellie Cook for settling well into school this week, working hard in class and never giving up. Well done. And in Miss Cruz's class this week, she's chosen Ahmad for being super helpful and taking time to help Mrs McDonald and a new child in her class, and Rose Freeman for being inspirational and motivational in her PE lessons. Well done, and thank you to all the children who have followed the Windsor Clive Way all week long. Have a great Friday, everyone.